Hi, this is Linda Shea with Drilling Contractor. Today I'm at the 2018 IADC International Well Control Conference in Milan, Italy. And I have with me Paul Sonnemann with SafeKick. Paul, thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
So in the presentation you gave at the conference, you said there are still well control topics that don't have universal consensus within the industry. Can you give us some examples?
I could give you a lot of examples, but if you take something that the industry sort of thinks they understand, take, say, kick tolerance as an example. This is something that I've written some papers on in the past that illustrate that there are accepted methods for calculating this, but they are diametrically opposed. And so if people don't understand the reason for doing it, they might select the wrong tool and actually end up with information that is not at all constructive to making the drilling process safe. It amazes me that these differences are tolerated and still exist in the industry, but I can't change what people believe without having the opportunity to get to conferences like this and perhaps bring up these discrepancies and help people try to make better decisions.
What is the different approach that you suggest the industry take to these types of differences?
Well, it's not that, again, I can suggest that we can make these differences go away. But sometimes we fail to look at ways in which we can take advantage of technological changes that make some of these issues irrelevant. And rather than argue about what we might want to do in a particular condition if I don't have a better choice, the use of some available technologies now gives us a better choice, and it makes some of the arguments about what to do simply go away.
And in your presentation, you compared closed-loop drilling to the service brake on the car. What's behind that analogy?
Well, I was trying to make the point that unless we have the ability to put a cap on the annulus in conventional drilling operations, we really are very often dependent on the system not having enough energy to go out of control by itself. That's like expecting a car to coast to a stop. And if that happened, you really don't need a brake. But what if you're going down a hill? Now the car will simply accelerate. Similarly, if you have a kick in well control or a well control event while drilling, the situation escalates, and we really don't have typically any device designed to stop that, to slow it down, to bring it to a safe stop, which then allows you to put on the parking brake or a BOP to maintain it in a safe stopped condition. So the closed loop system gives us the opportunity simply to control the energy of the system until we can bring it to a safe stop almost regardless of the operational condition.
So why should companies in our industry use closed-loop drilling even when the drilling program or wellbore doesn't require it?
Well, like my example, I don't need a brake to stop a car if it will coast to a stop. But it's foolish to start down a hill and only discover halfway down the hill, whoops, I should have had a brake. You really need to put the brake on so it's available for those surprises that occur during the drilling operation. The second point that I was trying to make in the presentation is once you find you have that kind of control enhancement by use of this safety device, it pays for itself because it allows efficiencies that are undreamed of if you didn't have that device. And I think closed-loop systems provide that opportunity for the industry.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Paul, and sharing with us your philosophy about well control.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.